Well, howdy friends. As you can see, I'm back at it again, ordering and buying more action figures to feed my habit now. I've been ordering more and more and just keep getting more excited about figures and I keep receiving more, so I guess I'll keep sharing them with you as I go along this journey. So what happened I'll start with this Target bag to my left here. I guess a couple weeks ago I bought a Manbat figure, Spin Master brand. Manbat is a DC Comics character, often appearing with Batman. I found him at a swap meet or a flea market for $5 in box, and I opened him and I really liked him, and then I positioned him in my house, which I'll show you guys in a minute. And once I had a Manbat in this position, I decided, well, I got to get Batman too, you know. And so I bought Batman, and I really like that action figure. Didn't put that one on video because I bought him and shared him with my mom. Anyway, Batman, you'll see him now. There's Batman up in the corner in the upper right hand corner if you can't see him, and there's Manbat. And so I really like those guys, and now I decided I've got to have a couple more figures if I've got Batman. So here we go. The way this kind of habit works is you get Manbat, and then you got to have Batman, and then you get Batman, and you go, well, I've got Batman now. I got somewhat part of the Justice League, so I went ahead and bought me today Aquaman and Superman. So these figures are also Spin Master, I believe, same brand, which I liked. I liked the articulation on the Batman. It's really good articulation. It's all ratcheting in the elbows and knees, so it really holds positions well. So I like that articulation, and because I've been buying the Marvel Legends Marvel Retro 3.75 figures now, I've gotten back into the 3.75 inch scale figure. Recently, I guess I've started to like the 6-inch scale figures, which I've never owned in my life yet. But so the 3.75 inch scale for me is more nostalgic, and so it's a little easier for my brain to justify buying the 3.75 inch scale versions of figures. So that's why I got these guys. Always liked the Super Friends Hall of Justice show when I was a kid. Just one of the other cartoons that we enjoyed on Saturday mornings, I think it was. And so we got Aquaman in pretty much his traditional colors of orange and green. And hope you can see him. I think he looks really nice, this particular figure. It's close enough to the Justice League. It's not exactly what they had. They were a little more solid colors, not so shiny. This is more of a metallic-y looking thing. And we got Superman, who was always a favorite as a kid. I liked the movies with Christopher Reeve, probably because the soundtrack was so great. Anything with a great John Williams soundtrack back in those days, that's really what moved me probably to liking the movies, although the Superman movie were good movies, I think, up until Superman 3 anyway. So we got these figures now. Hopefully I'll find a Wonder Woman, which I think is the other main one that I would need, and Robin. They have a Robin out with the Batman line now, but doesn't look like the Robins I think of. It's more of a cool looking Robin, not such a dorky looking Robin, which I prefer because that's the one I grew up with. So I need a Robin that looks a little more like Aquaman here, and a Wonder Woman, and that's pretty much the Super Friends as far as I remember them. There are other ones, but those are the main ones. So for me anyway. So I got these guys now. That's exciting. Good stuff. Now got another box from Big Bad Toy Store to open up. Actually, I have 2 more boxes, but I'm going to save one for tomorrow or Friday. And I have other things I've been shipped. I have just been going crazy with ordering. And I find a lot of the joy is actually when I get the ordering, even more than receiving and opening. It's like the moment that I decide in my mind, yes, I can have this, yes, I want it, I'm going to go for it. That seems to be probably the highest point of joy in this whole collecting thing. Right then, it's like when you're, I guess to use the gum analogy, it'd be like when you're putting the fresh gum in your mouth. That's the freshest point right then, when you're putting a new stick in your mouth. When they get here, it's still quite fresh. Once you put them in your closet and all packed away, a lot of the flavor of the gum is chewed out, but it's still there. You know, you can go back and remember it. So that it is a cool hobby, and I like having these figures stored away. A lot of them in my closet. So, what did I get here? Oh, this was not the box I was expecting. Very cool. I'm actually excited. So, what do we got here? Let's start with. Well, we got some of these Marvel Retro 3.75 inch figures. So let's go ahead and go into them. So Captain America, another of my, this one I actually started collecting the comics when I was probably 10 to 12 or 13 years old, I think, in that era. So probably for 2 or 3 years I collected the Captain America comics and the Thor comics. Got into them with one of my friends who got me into Dungeons and Dragons and other role-playing games way back then when we were young kids. He was a pretty advanced kid, so anyway, that's where I started my interest in Marvel Comics characters. Pretty much was with that friend. So I'm got myself a Captain America now, very cool, and I have my pre-made foam place. What do you call them? Display frames to put them on, so I'm ready to put these guys up. So I'm glad I opened this box today. So Captain America here. Alright, we got a Hulk. Green Hulk. So yeah, again, there was a Saturday morning cartoon when I was a kid. There was first, I believe, was the Spiderman and his friends, Amazing Spider Friends, and then the second half would be the Hulk a lot of times. And just liked the cartoon Hulk, and I also liked a lot the 70s live action show with Lou Ferrigno. Was a lot of fun when I was a kid. Was one of the better live action superhero shows, at least at the time. So yes, he's awesome. Big, giant character. I like him and his ripped clothes. So yeah, that's cool. I really like the card art on these too. That's another reason I'm collecting them, because the 3.75 inch scale again is very nostalgic for me. And the card art, everything about that reminds me of the first, Star Wars figures I got when I was a kid, and then G.I. Joe. So, alright, onward we go with Spider-Man. So we got Spider-Man, because Spider-Man was one of my favorites as a kid. Again, he was on the Spider-Man and Friends show. I got him to join with Iceman, who I've already showed you guys. He's not on camera, but he's off to my right here. So Spider-Man will join Iceman later at some point, hopefully when I get Firestar, and the three of them can be on one frame together. But always liked Spider-Man as a kid. I guess he just looked cool. It wasn't so much that he was a younger character. It's just that when I was young, there weren't all that many real popular superhero characters. There was just those cartoons. So there's the Super Friends, Hulk and Spider-Man, and then there was the offshoots on other channels. We had Space Ghost and stuff on USA, but anyway, for the most part, these are the big ones. And we got Carol Danvers' version of Miss Captain Marvel. Got her Carol Danvers. Why? Because again, I think she's attractive. That's the only reason I really ordered her. I never really don't know anything about the character. She was recently introduced to me for the Marvel movies, and so I really don't know much about her. I just thought, again, hey, a pretty lady in tall boots, yeah, that's just an attractive outfit to me, and so I got to go with that. So hopefully, and I also bought Elektra. I bought her recently, so I can add her. I think so. I'll put maybe I'll have an all-girl display with Captain Marvel here and Storm and Elektra, even though a couple of them are villains maybe. Not sure. Storm is usually a good guy, right? I always thought so, but sometimes I feel like she sometimes joins Magneto. So anyway, now what else have we got in here? Now we have some Masters of the Universe minis. Very cool. This is the Snake Mountain set. I see that it is taped, which means I'm going to have to open it. So first, let's just look at the card art here. And let's see if it's the same as the other one on the outside. No, they're different. Okay, so preview there. We've got, looks like Snake, no, yes, is that Snake Mountain? That's Snake Mountain. Very cool looking on the front there. Wow, that is nice. This is the first first box I have that this kind of decoration that these collector sets come with. These are the Attorney Minis. On the back of this we have Castle Grayskull, it looks like. Very cool art. Very cool. And then inside of this, where I am going to go ahead and cut into these. And do I need to open on the bottom? Yes I do. Why not? It's not going to slide out unless I cut it, right? Cuts the tape. Okay. So, we have this box art here. And we have this outer box art. Very cool. The colors. How do you guys like that? Snake Mountain-y. Very Snake Mountain-y. Let's turn it around. Let you guys see the rest of it. Side. Back here. We're going to get up and take a look. Wow. Look at the colors on that. Bright, bold stuff. All these claws I never really noticed here, or teeth. And this is the snake from the kind of comes from the side of the mountain there. Really bright green, and we got this old purple face here in the front. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got inside. We got the minis 4-pack here. Oh, how cool. They're actually exposed. I thought they'd be behind something. They're out. How neat is that? And so they have their backgrounds too. I wonder if I need to pull them out so you guys can see the background better. Wow. How neato. Well, I better remember their order here. Faker on the bottom, Beastman, Skeletor, Stinkor. Alright. What a trip. How cool. I hope you guys can see all the artwork here. And the characters themselves. Fantastic. This is a really neat set. Let's see if I can get that a little more in the light. That side. Looks like, yeah, that's Skeletor's throne, so that's easy to remember where he goes. Stinkor, don't recognize what that is. Beastman, what is this? Well, he is all orange. It's not the Revelation Beastman, that's more the regular Beastman, as far as shoulders and stuff go. Wow. He's almost more like the Lords of Power Beastman, color-wise. This is exciting stuff here. And Faker, wow. Faker with a golden axe. Golden axe, orange axe. What a cool looking Faker. Wow, wow. So here we go. This is the Snake Mountain set. Everybody can see, I hope, the inside. Beastman's cage there. Oh, that looks like the Grayskull, the monster coming up out of Grayskull, kind of, at least to me. I don't know if you guys can see that. Wow. I'm really impressed with this set, as you can kind of tell. And this was only $21, so to me that's a pretty cool set for display. I'm going to go ahead and put these pieces back in before I open the other set. Okay, very neato. I originally, when they first saw the minis, I thought they were kind of goofy looking, but I got into them pretty quick. Wow, Stinkor and Skeletor too. I didn't even really look at them. Holy smokes. Oh boy, they're pretty neatly detailed. Stinkor with his shield. Dope. Okay. Let me get on with this before this gets to be too long for everybody. Okay, excuse me. So, we got another one. And what do we got on this side? We got the slime pit. Look at that. Wow. This graphics, it's all sort of black and white, but on it's almost the same color paper as this brown packaging paper. Wow. Look at that. That is so nice. And turn it around on the sides here. I don't know what we're looking at there. Not much. On the back, it's just a mountain scene. I say just a. It's still beautiful. Very beautiful. And on this side here, another mountain scene. So, looks like the slime pit is in the mountains, everybody. Gosh, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and open this. Sure hope that camera's working. Alright, alright. Are we rolling? I don't have a light that tells me. Alright. look at this. Bam! The slime pit. He's got the hand here holding on to your character as he gets slimed. Wow-wee. Turn it around, nothing to see on that side, but here, more of the hand. Wow, the big bony hand. Nice colors. Not quite as fancy as the Snake Mountain set, but still a nice looking set for display. And I guess these are made to be displayed open more anyway, so let's see what we got in here. Wow. All right. Again, we got some really cool background art. Got He-Man with Hordak behind him. And Tila. Wow. These are cool looking. I don't own these in the miniature versions yet, so these are the only ones I own of these. And here it looks like we have slimed and turned into Horde fighting Zodak and Buzz-Off. So I thought these guys were really cool. They're kind of translucent color. Yes, they are translucent plastic. And I'm starting to really bite the collector bug for translucent plastic figures also. That's kind of why I also got Iceman, and oh yeah, anyway, more of that too. Boy, look at him. Translucent green. You guys see that? Fantastic. See Zodak too. Come on out of there, Zodak. Ooh-wee. Look at that. I really love the colors on him. Just green and orange. Boy, he's a bad Zodak now, huh? Working for the Horde after he's been slimed, eh? That is good stuff. Alright, so I think I'll leave those in there. You can kind of see, well, yeah, I think you can see pretty well there. Goodness gracious. What a fantastic unboxing for me today. This is really exciting. I like this little purple creature down here and all these kind of Horde symbols. Yeah, there's not much to show behind Tila, but I guess I get He-Man out so you can see that Hordak a little better. Wow. Pretty snazzy set there. All the slime dripping on there. Somehow He-Man and Tila avoided, even though they have the slime on their picture, they avoided turning into the Horde versions. Zodak and Buzz-Off were not so lucky. Alright, so that's this set here, guys. Very cool. Thank you guys for joining me again. I'm very excited with this set we got here. I hope I'm putting these back in the right order. I guess I'll go back and look. I'll find out when I edit this if I'm putting them back in the right places. Yeah, I think so. So I do have another box to open. I'll save that for tomorrow or Friday, or yeah, a couple of days from now. Anyway, that's going to keep me busy for the time being, setting up my Marvel characters. If I put any of those onto display frames, or yeah, so I've got stuff to do decorating wise, and just to think about where I might display all these things. But if I don't display them, I'm at least going to have them for later when I have space to display them then. So that's always exciting too. So even if I don't have a place for them right now, I hope that eventually I will have a place for them, and so I'm buying them now just to be ready. Alright everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed seeing all these interesting Masters of the Universe minis collections and the Marvels. Again, these were, if you're in America and you can get on Big Bad Toy Store, these sets of 4 are going for only, I think, $22. So that makes each figure about $5.50, which is their normal price if you buy individual ones. And I think these display cases are quite neat, so you might want to hop on that if you're into the minis at all. Get that before they're unavailable. Starting to sound like a salesman here, huh? Well, you know how it is. We're collectors. We want other people to have what we have, so ours will go up in value too. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.